Hey, Rosemary here. How you doing? Okay, the tendency of the human being, even the leader, is to think that if you hide away, you pretend it's not happening, bury your head in the sand, then somehow the storm will be taken away from you. It never works. You tried that already, and if it didn't work then, it won't work now. Okay, things just get worse, don't they? Slowly but surely, all that avoidance will catch up with you. And now, instead of making solid decisions, you're still kind of hiding, quitting, backing down, telling yourself you can't do anything else, telling yourself that you've already tried everything, telling yourself that it's all happening to you and it's just too much for any one person to handle. But where is that getting you really? Where is that getting you? Be honest. Are you really doing everything you can, or are you telling yourself that the pressure is too high and you just need to admit defeat? Are you looking at where you want to be, the success, the triumphs, or are you looking at where you think it's inevitable that you must end up in defeat and in quitting? And in some ways, let's be really honest here, you want the release, the respite of giving up. You want to quit, but you want to be able to tell yourself that you had no choice. And so you drag it out, you pretend to be at work, but really you're just pretending. And then you tell anyone that will listen that really you had exhausted all options. And I tell you, probably the only one that will ever tell you, stop lying to yourself. I know I'm being harsh, okay? So harsh, in fact, that you'll want to not listen anymore. And yet, honey, I've been where you are, and I quit. I handed in the towel, I put my head down, and I pretended to die. And for 4 years, I allowed defeat to be my middle name. I allowed myself to live in the drama of being a loser. I told myself I had no choice, I had to quit, I was beaten. But truthfully, I reveled in it. Because then I could just passively let life happen and I wouldn't have to be responsible. I could blame the fact that I tried and I'd lost and try not to see that actually I'd never really played full out. I dabbled at business, pretending to have my head in the game, but really I'd never played full out. And I took the out just to escape the pressure of my debt. Yeah, I was pregnant. Of course I couldn't take the pressure, so I said to myself. I still remember my interview with the insolvency person, and he was trying to find excuses for me, and I went along with it because how could I just say I'd quit? Oh yeah, it was the business's fault. Oh, it's the economy's fault. It was, blah, blah, blah. No, it was my fault. My fault. And to this day, I talk about the bankruptcy, and I have people telling me about how, successful people have been bankrupt, so no worries. You're just following the trend, and they try to excuse me. And I just smile because the truth of the matter is I know that I quit, okay? And quitting just made my eventual success take a whole lot longer. I indulged myself in failure for the next 4 years, telling myself I had no choice. It was the blank that got me. Oh, I was so depressed. But the truth is, I was simply addicted to the drama, to being passive, to telling myself I couldn't do anything. And so nothing changed until I changed. Until I finally actually listened to Spirit telling me what I was capable of. Until I stopped begging and pleading for relief and somebody to come and save me, and I started instead to go after everything that I want. Until I truly did hit rock bottom. Because you know what? The bankruptcy was not even enough to get me there. No. I had to keep failing, keep quitting, keep lying to myself until I woke up 4 years later to the fact that I had to go back to work full time and put my babies in nursery. And at that point, I finally woke up. I found a why strong enough to kick my ass and get me going. And then I stopped making excuses for myself and I got on the narrow path. And I made the thing work. No credit, no money, no nothing. I had to make the thing work because I chose to. Yeah, I even chose to pay some expensive coach, even though I could legitimately say I couldn't afford it. But this is it. I chose to win. I found a way. I stopped saying yes to stupid drama in my life. I stopped saying yes to people and they disliked the change, but I could no longer care. I was done with being a loser and I'm still done with it. Done. Are you done yet? Or are you still buying into your sad story of woe? You are a winner. Cloaking yourself in a gown of failure. I know it's easier there. I know it feels like you can hide there, but finally you're going to have to wake up and change things. And it can be today. You are a champion and you are trying to tell me that this is your story? Please, tell somebody else that story. I'm not taken in by your drama. Yes, I know it's tough, okay? It's horrid, it's hellish, it's crazy right now in your head, and you probably can't even hear me properly, no matter how blunt I get. You don't want to hear me, but I have to wake you up. I have to wake you up to the fact that you can win this. I still look back at that time of failure in my life, and I know I could have made different choices. I still regret the choices that I did make because I could have made different, better ones. And to be honest, it wasn't even the bankruptcy that was the problem. No, bankruptcy just gave me a clean slate, okay? And sometimes you've got to take that clean slate, and that part is okay when you're deliberate about it, okay? I know, it's shocking that I would say such a thing if any norms are listening to me. The part that was the real problem was the victim identity that I took on. The pretense that something was happening to me, something external to me, and I could not do anything except retreat. That was the problem. I had quit on the inside. That was the problem. And that leader is your problem too. It's the quitting on the inside, then taking on the persona of a victim. I know the pain feels too much to handle, and so you think you have no choice. You think I should feel sorry for you, but be thankful that I don't, okay? Or else you would never win. You would keep going down, 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 telling yourself that there's no other way. Yes, there is another way. It's just not an easy way. Choose to win. Really choose to win. And refuse to settle or give in to being a victim. Be the champion that you really are. Now. So answer me this. What the fuck do you want? Then forget the nonsense and go after it with every single fiber in your being. Ignore every other thing for now and get a move on. You don't make money. You don't change lives. You don't create success by focusing on failure, by focusing on whether life is fair or not, or whining about the fact that it's easier for everyone else. It seems obvious, I know, but it bears repeating. You get it by digging your feet into your path and getting out there and telling everyone everywhere about how you can help them and asking them to put their money down. You get it by believing in yourself, by building that audience, by communicating with them, by showing up. You be persistent, you be relentless, you tap into every energy you have, and you refuse any other alternative except the win. And then you win. Why? Because you refuse to quit. I don't care whether you go bankrupt or not. That is not the point. You just refuse to quit, and that is an internal decision. So leader, what will it be? You're going to lie down and quit, or you're going to wake up and win? Which is it? You better fight for and deliberately design the life you're born to live, because you do want to. And here's a starting place for you. Go and get the free report that I put together to get you to your first 5K month. You could using digital courses, so you can learn how to put them together and promote them. Go and get that at rosemarynoninnight.com/5K plan. I look forward to having you in my community. Bye.